Yeah, why is my phone all fucked up? There you go. How to take a transmission out from the junkyard. TL. 6-speed. You leave this mount, the side mount. You drop this mount, the rear mount, and then take off all these harness. Drop this, loosen that, and drop the subframe. Let's get to business. 6-speed TL. Alright guys, so here's a transmission from the TL. Don't mind this, I got a Camry motor, Corolla motor. Actually this is off a TC, but someone requested to get that, and an element tranny, and all my tools that I use for the junkyard. But one thing is, I know some of you guys might not be familiar with pulling the motor out from the junkyard without a cherry picker or anything, but like I was just saying earlier in the beginning of the video, you always leave this mount and the passenger mount that sits onto the motor, and then drop the front subframe, not the front subframe, the front mount and the rear mount. And then what I usually do is I just cut them, because I don't need all those stuff. I just cut all these stuff. The harness, I just cut it, I don't care about those stuff, but if you guys need it, you guys can slowly unbolt them or unplug them, and then get everything, all the water hoses out the way. And then once you're done with that, you drop the subframe. It's 4 bolts that holds it. On the A arm where the spindle sits on, that 17, you don't even have to pull the axle off. I just cut the axle off too. Once I drop the subframe, it'll dangle off the axle. Then you just cut the axle off if you don't need the axles. But yeah, if you do that, you just drop the subframe and pull it off out the way. Once you do that and pull it off out the way, the motor sits in there by itself in the engine bay, and you just drop the 2 mounts on the side. Either or, doesn't matter which one you release first. The motor will drop right onto the ground and give you a lot of access, because if you take these two mounts, the 2 side mounts out, and you drop the subframe, oh, you're bound to get into some hell stuff, because that motor and that subframe will drop together on you. So always remember to leave this mount, the tranny mount, and the passenger mount. So once you do that, you could drop the subframe without worrying about that motor dropping down with the subframe. And then these are just all my tools that I just use. I got the clutch, but hopefully you guys kind of get the idea. I know it's been a minute, but hope you guys kind of enjoyed that little time lapse too. So for now, well, I guess this is it for this video. So have a good one, guys.